we're going to talk about glyphosate bioaccumulation in biology.
Very good.
This is a subject that Monsanto vehemently denies,
Right.
that the EPA has not accepted, but Monsanto's own work and DuPont's work show that glyphosate bioaccumulates in the proteins of animals and plants and whatnot. And I've pursued it in the laboratory myself, following glyphosate into not only plants, but also into animals, including man. I have found glyphosate bioaccumulating in humans.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to talk about.
Can you explain for the uninitiated what does it mean by bioaccumulation? They understand what is accumulation. What is bioaccumulation?
It's accumulation of a substance in biology, in whether it be in a plant or fungi, bacteria, animal, be it cow, pig, or human, or whatever.
Okay.
And
it biologically accumulates inside a person's organs or tissues or cells and so on. A person or an animal or whatever. That is bioaccumulation.
Correct.
Okay.
And glyphosate bioaccumulates in the tissues of all animals. It bioaccumulates in every gland and organ of our biology and the biology of animals. Glyphosate bioaccumulates in peptides and proteins.
Yeah.
Glyphosate bioaccumulates in carbohydrates, which include saccharides, starches, and cellulose.
Okay.
Glyphosate also includes fats. Bioaccumulates in lipids, in the lipids of all living things.
So it only leaves out one kind of molecule in our body, and that is the nucleic acids, DNA and RNA. Although it doesn't probably get inside them, but it does interfere with their behavior. Is that correct or wrong?
Well, actually, I have some new findings that are going to be included in the new paper on our lipids, that glyphosate can actually form nucleotides.
Oh.
With our DNA.
So it can get inside the DNA molecule as well.
It can attach to its surface, and it can interfere with it. It can get inside the cell, and it can attach to the outside of the organelles and the mitochondria.
Yeah.
So glyphosate can disrupt our mitochondrial activity.
Yeah.
And create innumerable diseases.
Right.
So
it doesn't leave the nucleic acids alone per se. Whether it chemically bonds with it to make a new molecule, a different kind of molecule, or physically attaches it to it and therefore start interfering with behavior, either way, it doesn't leave them alone.
Right. Concerning our nucleotides, a nucleotide is constructed from a nucleoside, which is one of the coding constructs of amino acid. The nucleoside attaches to a sugar, and that sugar gets phosphorylated. So a nucleotide is the coding building block of DNA and RNA attached to a sugar, and it's phosphorylated. So what glyphosate does is, instead of the nucleoside being phosphorylated with phosphoric acid, it's phosphorylated with a phosphonate. Phosphonates directly attach to nucleosides, and create a bastardized nucleotide, which is essentially a phosphorylated compound when it comes to glyphosate and AMPA. This is how glyphosate messes up the mitochondria. But that'll be explained in the paper that I'm writing.
Okay, so let's cut this one here, because this only dealt with the nucleic acid, and we go back to your talk about peptides, proteins, carbohydrates, and fats.